The storm is over now. Oh, the day they're all gone away. I don't know the name of that song. Uh, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. That's the message that I have for you today. There is nothing wrong with you. So I'm not sure if you watched the previous message, but there was clearly a storm going on, and as the storm was dissipating, here we are with today's message. There is nothing wrong with you. And I had to sit with that for a moment because I asked myself, Spirit, what are you trying to say? And the message came through very clear. What I'm here to tell you is I'm going to try to sum it up as quickly as possible. But in a nutshell, Spirit's message to you is that you are playing a very important role at this time. And they kept saying to me, that's all you need to know right now. That you are playing a very important role at this time. This role is going to make those that are around you feel like you have officially lost your marbles. Okay? Like you in a loony bin, you a cuckoo. When people around you start to feel like you have officially lost your marbles, it's going to give you some type of confirmation of a shift. The play button has been hit. Okay? All gas, no brakes, is in full emotion, is in full effect. This period or this season that I'm describing to you isn't going to last long. The longest they told me it will last is for about a year. So whenever this year or whenever this season begins for you, it's going to last for about a strong year. This strong year is going to be monumental. It's going to be very powerful for you. It's going to be very dynamic. So it's important that whenever you're guided to this message, whenever this message finds you, that you know that nothing is wrong with you. You're just being selfish on purpose. You are exercising your rights on purpose. Being non-negotiable has a purpose. And turning all of your attention onto yourself, onto you, is exactly where you're supposed to be at this phase in your life. It's exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Okay? So, hey y'all, hey, before I get into any more guidance, I just want to tell you guys that I love you. I want to tell you that I see you, I recognize you, I appreciate you, and thank you for being a part of this lovenest. Thank you for being a part of the memberships. Thank you for being patient with me, with Spirit, and allowing me to be the vessel to channel these messages for you guys. I truly am honored, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. If y'all are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is divine guidance for chosen ones, those of you that are on earth, here to fulfill a divine mission. This message is for you. And the message that I am getting is nothing is wrong with you. Okay? And as these contracts are being severed, Aries energy, Spirit kept bringing up Aries energy. Aries energy is going to be doing something cosmically. I'm not an astrologer, but there will be something that's happening on a cosmic level. And that energy drive will be activating some type of drive in all of you. It's going to be providing you with the power you need to stay focused on your needs alone. Okay? The season for healing is over. The season for initiations are over. The seasons for ceremonies, teachings, insights, and wisdom, all of those seasons are over right now. This is your time. At this very time, when this appears on your timeline or whatever on your feed, you are in the season of action and performance, application. And I hope this is recording. Performance and action. So it's your responsibility to protect and promote your beliefs, your new concepts, okay? Your new traditions, your new religion, whatever it is that you believe in, it is your season to step out and boldly and proudly wear those colors. Boldly and proudly, be who you are out loud, okay? And ignore all the backlash that comes with you standing in your authenticity, because it will come with that type of backlash. But Spirit said this isn't the message to focus on the consequences or the negative associated. This message is to tell you that nothing is wrong with you. If you've been feeling like that, you good. Okay. So Spirit said no more questioning. No more questioning why you're here. No more questioning what your purpose is. Hush now. They kept saying, shh, hush now, hush now. So there's like an ancestor. Okay. Could be grandmother, grandfather, but it gave me a feminine energy, like a feminine hug, like a hush now. Because you're already doing it. That's what they say. You're already doing it. By you simply being who you are, you're already showing people your way of being, your lane, what your lane looks like. And those that are able to see, they will see. Those that are able to hear, they will hear. But it's time to start accepting that you were not designed to be for everybody. My bad, y'all. I had to make sure this thing was recording. But yeah, you are not designed to be for everybody. All right, let me find my tarot deck. We're going to get into some tarot. All right, confirmation. Let's get into these confirmations. All right, I'm getting that your soul is revealing to you the direction that it wishes to go in and explore. So trust it. Ooh, this is a good one. So anyone that's giving you a silent treatment at this time, there's a separation that's happening, some cord cutting that's happening. You guys are all being pulled away from each other. So continue allowing this process to happen. Don't interrupt the cord severing process that's currently happening at this time. Well, this is a really big confirmation. You're about to experience some type of burst of energy, maybe like pulling all-nighters. You're going to feel this drive to pull all-nighters. Confirmation if you do. But it's going to feel like any other time you ever had this momentum, this drive. It's not really momentum external to you that's happening, that's coming in yet. It's more like your suit, your body, your vessel is going to feel energized unlike any other time you felt it, because it's saying that you didn't have to consume something to feel that energy. You're just going to just wake up and feel like you want to conquer something. That Aries energy, that conquer energy, you're going to just feel it. Okay. So as these energy vampires are having their stakes drove through their heart's desires, your vitality is returning back to you. All All right, I'm hearing the more people resist, the more painful the process will be. All right, so we got some good shit coming in for you as well. And it looks like options. What's this? The Magician and the Star. Options. Okay. You're taking chaos. You're going to take the chaos. Because I'm hearing squealing. All right, so it's like, you know the sound that vampires make when the sun is burning them? So your star, your light is shining so brightly, it's burning the energy vampires. And it's making them all like scream in a panic. They're having a manic attack. Okay, so I'm picking up on attacks, manic behavior. And this is simply from you saying no, you having a boundary. Them feeling as if they propositioned you with something, they offered you something and you rejected it. And so there's one person specifically, or it could be groups or covens, but it's giving me like one person specifically that was coming to like learn of you. Oh, I admire you. I want to learn of you. I like what you do. Feels like a student or someone that posed, right, themselves as a student, and then you not choosing to take them on as a project, or teach them what you know. Then everyone in that group, everyone in that coven, everyone in that cult, then attack you. And so, as above, so below, your alignment with your path, your trust in your inner compass illuminates not just you, but every path, every infinite potential path that you could take is being illuminated for you at this time. And that light is fracturing and piercing the hearts of many people that had other desires for you, other means for you. That's what I'm getting. And they're unable to rest. And it's coming through love and career, love and marriage, love and... So you know how typically in any vampiric organization or community or whatever, it's usually like, if you happen, like, they can survive without their leader, but ultimately if you take down the leader, you take down the entire cult, coven, community, whatever. And it seems like that's what I'm seeing here. A whole community, Three of Pentacles. Organization, community. They are all feeling the pain. So the reaction where the people that are all indoctrinated to whatever energy is controlling them, puppeteering them, they are all acting out. So their manic behavior. And so they're like, you're mean, you're this, you know, you're too blunt, you're too bossy, you too headstrong, you're this, you're that, the way you talk, you don't know how to talk to people. You know, it will be trying to provoke you, right? They want to provoke you to see your temper, to make you argue with them. And that's another way that energy vampires like to get you to exert that energy, right? So we're talking about a reservoir. We have Aries energy beaming down on you, beaming through you, and providing you with this drive unlike any other to make a punch. Like this is like a punch. You go through this door very boldly, very proudly. And it's like my money and I want it now. So that confidence that you have is energetically very Aries, very Ariet, very it's like you're not saving nobody, you're not no hero. You don't have to speak twice. If you have to be the bad guy, you're gonna be the bad guy. You know, you're not taking any risks. You're not gambling with yourself. You're betting on yourself. I know I'm gonna get this shit done. Sounds good, but I know what I need to do. And so the byproduct of that is, of course, well, you would know what that looks like, right? See people crashing out. So you only have to put on that selfish hat. You only have to wear that ruthless energy when people try you. That's when you get non-negotiable, and that's when you become, they say you're mean, you're selfish. That's not of the light. That's not right. How dare you be that? Well, if you don't like to see that side of, if they don't like to see that side of you, they might as well stop trying to interrupt your structure. Stop trying to interrupt your routine. Stop trying to, insult your intelligence. Stop trying to take power and have power and authority over you, right? You ain't fucking with nobody. You ain't bothering nobody, because when you have a very structured routine and you're able to do things your way, and you give excellent advice, and you can actually go about everything fine, right? Everything's a balanced judgment. But when you feel, when you know, it ain't even a feeling, when you know and your spirit lets you know that someone is trying to negotiate you down or shake you down or change your opinion or change who you are, but lying about it and being around you and acting as if they accept you for who you are, but knowing damn well that they have their own prejudice. You feel me? Knowing damn well that they don't really like who you are. Like the oldest trick in the book, being, attempting to play that shit on you. It ain't gonna work. That's when they meet the other side. It's like you be possessed with the spirit of, like you be possessed with the spirit of what they call a fallen angel. All right, how my demons look now that you bitches shook. That's what I see here. And then you rise back up. So one thing is for certain, confirming, because we got the moon and the sun here. We got the moon in reverse, the sun, temperance in reverse, and the king of swords. So pretty much what this is, people don't like when you tell them no. They feel some type of way, because they be trying to take your energy and drain you. I don't even think this is someone that wants to like turn you or convert you into what they are, but they want to experience you. It's like instead of being blood sucking In the graphic context, this is like, well, let me just put an IV in you, or let me just draw the blood out with a needle. It's less invasive, like mosquito, but it's still in the same family. It's still in the same blood sucking industry, blood sucking situation. So, like, you're not even letting mosquitoes take take a bite out of you. You have mosquito repellent. I'm serious. You really do. But every time someone attempts to do that, you give them a choice. You be minding your business, performing who you are. You know what I'm saying? And then when you see them about to try you, you tell them, like, if you do this, then this will happen. And they do it anyway. They do it anyway. I'm going to say no, you're not going to like it, you're going to retaliate. No, I'm not. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to be who I am. You're going to eventually want to change me. No, I'm not. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. You're not going to like what I'm going to say. No, I'm not. And then boom, what happens? They're afraid of the truth, because the truth is that you're both. And when they realize that you are both, your light and your dark, you are good and bad, and you determine how you're going to use it, and you have full control over that, that invokes fear. That conjures up fear in people. Because it's like, no one should have that much. No one should have that power. No one should have that ability. No one should be able to choose. Which means that they were only around you to see if you were asleep or awake. They were only testing your spirit. When a person comes towards you with their own ulterior motives, and then they blame you, they be like, oh, this was all premeditated. You set me up. You set me up to be in this position. You set me up to fall for this. How the fuck did you set somebody up? A lot of times people be impatient and they want you so bad, and they feel like you're doing something to them. Little do they know, jealousy brought them towards you. So you're about to attract a lot of impatient people that they want fast results and they don't want to work for it. You're about to attract a lot of people that are super headstrong, they stubborn, they don't like to hear nobody tell them nothing. You're about to attract people that think that they blunt, they know it all. So like is attracting like here. But if someone hasn't accepted their light and their dark attributes about themselves, and they only want to be seen in the positive context of things or positive perspective, what happens? They're not being authentic. So only one person gonna walk away authentic in these situations. Will it be you or them? And according to my tarot cards here, it's you. You have an opinion. It may not be popular, but it is what it is. Just like another person can have a temper, you can match that energy. And that's why the temperance is in reverse. You have the ability to match that energy. You are your light and your dark. You are your mother and your father. So that I am Aries energy is bringing you a lot of, this is war, bringing in a lot of people with big egos. Got a big ego, and you finna cut these egos down a couple notches. Yeah, and you're not going over there to their turf. They're coming into your lane. So these rays of light that you have are your lane. And they're gonna figure out, well, how they're gonna feel like, how the fuck did I come into your lane? And that's because they were following the compass of, they were following some type of high moral compass, and because you're chosen to perform in this way, right? So if you're chosen to perform in this way, this is your order, this is your mission, so they have to come to you. So your light is going to attract these people. They won't be able to hide in your light. These are people that like to hide in the shadows, people that like to hide their hand. Yeah, the moon in reverse. So no more Walking Dead. But you're past the season of resuscitating the dead. Like, you're not resurrecting the dead. What you're doing is you're just driving the stake straight through the heart. Okay? You're cleaning the earth. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like you're doing pest control, you're doing waste management. You're like the damn beekeeper out here. So in order to experience happiness, true joy, in order to experience true joy, you have to balance your yin and your yang, your light and your dark. And in order to do that, you must descend so you can ascend. These are people that have been avoiding the feeling of being, in a rut. The feeling of, I don't want to have to have sleepless nights. I don't want to confront my demons. I want other people to handle that for me. I want to avoid everything. So they've been in a state of bliss, ignorance. But they can't say that they don't know because they encounter you. The angel that was willing to descend, to ascend, to know both the light and the dark. So you know what it takes to descend and ascend, giving you full range of mobility of your divinity. And that's why you qualify for the job. Yes. It's like when people that think that they are the biggest bad bully and then they meet an even bigger bully. Same concept. When people think that they're the devil and then they meet an even bigger devil. Oh my God. Checks and balances. Everything has it. Every system has it. You gotta lose to win again. Being sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's when you're really ready. It's not you, but I got 22 yin and yang. So it's like at one point, you know what it feels like. You know when someone is trying to avoid the bad experiences and only wanting to experience the good shit in life because you once upon a time used to do the same thing. And when you realize that that was keeping you from true joy and happiness, you stop restricting the experience from happening. And you start mastering how to alchemize it once it did. A life of prevention never develops a cure, right? You know how to say the ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. For so long, for centuries, people have, they didn't know the cure for anything because they were too busy focusing on the ounce of prevention. So when the storm comes and situations happen, you're not prepared for. Humanity ain't prepared for that type of pitfall. But true statement is, Whether you're ready or not, you have absolutely no control of what's coming. But when it comes, it's better to start using it as opportunities of self-mastery versus running from it and avoiding it over and over and over again. And so, yeah, you had to get out of your own way. And accept that you're never alone. As long as you are aware of both living and existing and operating at all times with you, if when you need to shift gears, you will shift gears. So it's like now you're better at driving a stick shift than an automatic, because the automatic made you lazy, it made you complacent, and made you feel safe because it was doing all the manual stuff for you. But now, muscle memory is kind of here. There's something as well that isn't being revealed to you. There's going to be something that you want to know. You may have asked about, like, certain reincarnations, if you're the reincarnation of that, if this is this or that's that, or maybe other people may be wondering, like, are you this incarnation, are you that incarnation? There's a lot that's not being revealed to you because of naivete. Naivete is what I'm hearing. So pretty much what Spirit is saying, something about alligator tears, right? Alligator tears, like feeding these divine children to the alligators before they come into maturity. And so the gathering of information is to determine whether or not you were actually, like, sacrificed to the alligators or not. Clarify this Page of Cups in reverse. So it's like there's a agenda to, like, get you to do something, so, right? If they couldn't stop you coming into fruition, right? You coming into fruition, then they have to manipulate the situation to create incidents that gives them the right to put you back in the box. If it's a mental thing, put you back in prison. If it's a physical prison, put you back in a limited belief system, if it's a belief system. But in order to do that, they have to figure out whose opinion do you value more than your own. Damn. Once someone knows whose opinion you value more than your own, they will use that person or those people as a resource of, power over you, government, like governing over you, governance over you or some shit like that. But right now, as long as you're in this self-love energy, it's a cup that they can't reach. And if they can't reach that cup, it makes them feel like they haven't cracked you enough. They haven't worked on you enough. Dang. Yeah, there was a whole agenda to attempt you from activating. It's like an activation happened. right? And this activation happened, really, it happened. See, they thought that they were going to finesse you into blocking yourself by making you afraid of what they could block for you or against you in the event that you try to create something or do something that isn't popular demand. And when that didn't work, they tried to use your own mind against you, to make you speak negative about yourself, to hinder you in your mind, hinder you with your own words, use your words against you, use focus against you, make you pay attention to negativity and then have it replaying in your brain as if it's yourself, making you doubt every little thing that you do. So that restrict your or delayed it, but it was never prophesied to stop it. So you had to hit rock bottom. Okay? And because you've successfully hit rock bottom, you're being charged up. Life is being poured back into you. It's like the dragon. Life is being, pumped back into you. That's where the drive is coming from. And whatever old narrative that once hunted you, it became your liberation. And so now you never feel alone, even if you are by yourself. You never feel lonely, you never feel poor, you never feel anything. There's nothing external to you that validates you. So you give from an infinite source. Yep. Ooh. I'm telling you, they was better off. The fear of trying to prevent you from doing something that would have a ripple effect only guaranteed the ripple effect. Had they just left you fucking alone, you still would have got where you were going, but it would have just been longer to get there. So every time they attack you, they only make you stronger. They only make you better. I don't think they realizing that. And so now they're in this frequency of, it was premeditated all along. Duh. So it's like your higher self, the divine, was already prepared for every avenue, every direction. Which would mean that the divine has way more intel and information than those that believe that they do. Very, very interesting. Well, those are all the messages that I have for you today. Make sure. I would say the last message that I have for you is just to remain in balance no matter what direction you begin to go with, okay? Because it does say that you will go down many directions and many different doors. Allow those changes to happen organically and give yourself permission to soak in the beauty at each stage that you go through, because each stage is packed with its own beauty. Okay. Yeah. And may this message provide you with eternal peace as you continue to show up and show out for yourself. I love you guys. Bye.